Yeah, so this would be
How do you pronounce it?
Ram.
Octonwoomy. Okay, I see. It's not Octo, it's Octon. It threw me off because it sounds like a Splatoon name.
A little, right? It's all good. Going to our first game here. I'm thinking this should be a banger start. I know Woomy is a bit of a grinder as of late. I saw they're one of the most recently I saw posts. They're one of the highest improving players as of late. So we'll see if we can carry over in the bracket.
Let's see, this matchup is also very interesting on its own. These two characters have some of the strongest offense in the game. Ren most notably having some of the strongest neutral as well, with a lot of her large disjoints and her far slash and good air buttons, but having that low crush and low profile to potentially work her way around a lot of Ram's stronger options, it can lead to a very kind of back and forth swing of neutral and some very interesting options here. So I'm curious to see what each player is going to choose at round start. We're going to see some safe play, we're going to see something risky here.
We'll see. Instant dash and counter hit from Woomy. Gonna send all the way to the corner. Hopefully find some good options. See, look at that. You already set big swings, keeping the kind of the pressure going off rip.
For sure, I'm going to keep that pressure up as we spin the burst. We don't want to give Kiwi a chance to get out of here, but Kiwi going to go ahead and find an escape here, going for a low, canceling from the overhead. We will be getting a full conversion, no hard knockdown here, so we are going to keep corners for another wall stick. This time we do have to hard knockdown, or break the wall because we cannot afford to let the Ram unstick, but we are going to get a far side from that full meter here. This might be death if we can get the full conversion.
No dropper, get the super to finish off and take a clean first round.
Very nice pop-off with the super spinning that full bar meter. Octonwoomy going up a round within the set.
Instant air dash, getting in. Nice jab, bursting to keep the corner. Looking to get their kind of fuzzy pressure started. Looking for Poe to keep this corner, whatever it takes. Far slash is the answer. We'll be back on the offense. And all the way through a one convert.
Look at that corner carry. Ramlethal can carry from just about anywhere on the screen. Those swords have such a great ability of just being able to be lock down the opponent either on guard crush or just launch them up pretty far without too much combo decay.
Right and jab, got caught by the low, bursting out of the corner. Looking like a next hit wins for Woomy here, so he's got to make sure not to fumble into these situations. Got hit by the Fortissimo in the corner. Oh.
Getting a nice command grab set up there. Getting a nice little reset. This should seal out the round.
Dude, there's no way I didn't kill him.
You never know.
There's always a chance.
Command grab super, it's, you always think it kills and then it doesn't, and you're like, what is happening? Why am I so alive?
Little big swing. Goes a rock. Shimmy got the throw call out. I'm gonna go through the wall here again.
Kiwi looking a little bit antsy here on that whiff throw, but we're going to go ahead and try to check the approach with the 2P. Getting a little bit of space here, but the far slash confirm is going to help out, force Kiwi to spin the burst with the 5H. Disjoint is going to cut straight through that projectile. Octonwoomy going up for the first game.
It's already a strong start. I do think we've seen some good moments already from Woomy. She's mashing on this, on the fake stuff that, has on the hover dash, which is always a kind of a scary call out when she has so many options on that plus, but should be pretty good going.
It's just so scary to check either of these characters' pressure, especially like Ramlethal's pressure, where there's a lot of things that Ram can do with the amount of plus, the sheer amount of plus strength that she has is absurd. Like even with the YRC nerf, her pressure, or the YRC buff, her pressure is some of like the best in the game, especially since she can spend the resources to get back her swords to extend the pressure again. So challenging it can be very, very scary and very, very difficult.
That's why I feel like her opposed wall break specifically is so strong. Just free resource whenever she can get it.
For sure. Getting back resources on a wall break is kind of insane.
That's how most strong characters get. They get something back the moment they get it in. Besides that positive.
Oh, for sure.
The side swap. Trying to corner. Good mash. We're seeing a lot of dive kicks come out from Kiwi already, and they're calling out these long reaching buttons here. Let's see if they define the rest of the set.
Yeah, that dive kick is getting a lot of mileage this round. It looks like it's really helping out Kiwi in this neutral game here. Trying to get over far slash and heavy slash that's been pretty problematic for Kiwi throughout the set so far.
Oh, just run straight through. Taking full advantage of the too high hitbox. Give her a reset. Tech the throw. Back to neutral.
We are going to get a little bit of a low profile here. Down hit. Full conversion. Burst bait.
Burst bait. No. All the way through the wall here. No super, so no knockdown, but that's not a problem when you got that bonus running in.
But neutral is so scary. Eno does not want to be in that neutral game, especially against a character like Ramlethal, who can just throw out these big disjoints, and that can be so problematic for a character without a real dash block to deal with.
Wall break. Dump in. Trying to just hold the answer on the block. Running your pressure. You have 100 meter. Megalo. Oh,
Keep it safe. It's not
burst
gonna be
bait
enough.
last hit. Oh. I can't help but think a late burst was a bit greedy. But yeah, if it was an answer that worked, it would have went out really well.
Perhaps especially this late in the round is maybe a little bit greedy, but sometimes you just want to seal it out as fast as possible. You don't know if you'll ever get a chance like that against a character like Ramlethal.
100%. You need to do what you can to close it out. Ooh, throw on the stroke, getting their turn back before we could even finish theirs.
Unfortunate back throw already being sent through the wall with the relentless pressure of Ramlethal Valentine. Sometimes I feel like it's just better to take the wall break against Ramlethal, but like even still, you're taking so much damage here. And that is full meter, so we should be able to RC, but we're just gonna opt to hold it. Kiwi sitting on full meter, but has a bit of distance to make up. We're gonna go ahead and spin the meter to get out of that sword pressure, get over with a dive kick, but unfortunately it's gonna whiff, and we are gonna get a punish to seal another game for octonwoomy.
So when I see 100 meter hit that super, I get a little nervous. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, dude, I was low-key gritting my teeth for a second. I'm like, I had no clue what was gonna land there. I could barely whiff, and losing that plus frames too was super rough to see.
For sure, it is one of the only supers that actually sends you up into the air. So it gets, whenever you like Roman cancel it, it can get a little bit weird.
Yeah, always something, right?
For sure.
Something to look at for the situations, but when we got a lock on it, Kiwi can make some game plan changes because they're not doing bad, but they're struggling to close out some of these rounds. So we'll hopefully see them get on the board after this.
Yeah, you just, whenever you're down 2 games, you have to make those adjustments as fast as possible, and the stress is on, but you cannot let the anxiety get to you in this situation. Have a confident round start dive kick. Gonna go ahead and find another wall break here, but we're gonna go for a reset instead. Forcing the burst.
Or 6 whip. And they still gotta pick up on the PRC plus frames. Send it through the wall, get that positive bonus back. Ooh. Instant low profile to clear up that round. Running it down with the strokes, man. Something to see.
It's a lot of this matchup is just you have to get these like big opportunities where you just are able to like call out one of the far slashes or a heavy slash or something, either by going under it or over it, and you have to never let Ram get off of you, or you other way around. Sorry, but regardless, octonwoomy feeling like she can run some pressure of her own, locking it down, baiting out the deflection, recognizing that that's the only resource that Kiwi has left, so why not be patient? We've got time, we've got a round to keep up with this, so we're going to go ahead and even up the current game, putting octonwoomy on set points.
Run in, or slash with the 2H. Just looking for a good connect. Oh my god, again! Really, we're going through the wall here, or corner reset. Even the pressure started, they not enough meter to run an RC yet, so they're gonna keep running the string, getting a throw on the stroke while Woomy back on her turn. Back though again. Not again. Not in round 1.
I mean, like, if you have to, you take what opportunities you can get in this matchup where if you want to, like, win big, you have to gamble big, It's looking like we might be able to get a game on the board, but octonwoomy not ready to let go yet.
Both players still got burst. Kiwi almost has full bar.
Oh no. A late match.
Kiwi gets on the board, make it 2-1. That's what you like to see. Run it down. I do think the Megalo calls have been fire. Run it, mixing up when they're in regular pressure is kind of like a good call out when you see them just hitting back. I think if we see more rounds like that, we might see a nice little close game 5. But we'll yet to see.
The interesting thing about like Megalo is like it beats up Fuzzy Tech, right? Because it's invincible.
Does it?
I think it does it. I would need to double check that. I might just be a commentator spitting nonsense, but like.
Someone open Dust Loop right now.
Somebody pull up Dust Loop right now. Kiwi, get on Dust Loop right now.
Pressure already. Seeing the corner pressure so good. JP calling out, bursting every chance you get to just keep this pressure. But Woomy finding her opportunity. 6 feet trying to get back to neutral. Oh, no burst. So you're gonna do whatever they want. Not again!
Oh my goodness. We're going for it. That's 3 for 3. We're actually 3 for 4, actually. There was one that missed. Something that I'm seeing from octonwoomy is the adaptation of using rock and neutral instead of trying to use bar slash. Whenever Kiwi's been using a lot of slide and a lot of dive kicks, Rock is able to check some of those options that bar slash normally wouldn't be able to. And kind of, you know, it's a full disjoint technically. Technically it's also projectile, but regardless, it's still plus on block. It allows her to get her pressure going pretty fast, taking another round here. And we're going to get back to that pressure with a bar slash with punish. Really good confirm on that here. We're going to get a full wall break on this too. Restore that sword. Kiwi down half a health bar with burst.
Not the favorite place to be, but when you got burst, you still got options. Burst baited on the red RC. Get greedy with the charged dust. It look like Q's gonna take it all the way back to corner. Well, maybe a side swap, maybe some mix. We still got a meter from both players. See what the answer is. Not again. They jumped out. They learned.
Oh no, we dropped the conversion. We do have full meter here, so we do have the chance to spin some swords without too much concern, but it doesn't even matter. We are going to find a good 5H to snipe out Kiwi in the corner to seal out the set 3-1.